All right, well, it's beautiful out. A little cloudy right now, but you know what? It is a great time to go out and plant a garden. But if you live someplace, maybe in an apartment or you have a small yard, you still want to make it look beautiful. Mark Kollath is live this morning with us from Bell Nursery out in Springfield, and you're going to have some suggestions for folks on how to make the yard or maybe the apartment look great even if it's not the best soil on the ground. What do we got? Container gardening, right?
Yes, we do. We have container gardening. The nicest thing about container gardening is that it's perfect for patios, it's perfect for apartments, balconies, great for your deck, great around the pool.
And you have a wide array of flowers right here, and I guess the key with container gardening is to mix it up.
Yep, with container gardening, it's basically the customer's choice of what they'd like to do. There is no right way or wrong way. It's a good color choice. They can pick any color they want, any type of flower they want. They just have to make sure that they get very good drainage in their container.
All right, that means putting rocks in the bottom of it?
First of all, you want to make sure you don't use topsoil. You want to use potting soil.
Okay.
Now, rocks sometimes are very beneficial if you have a very tall container, so it doesn't get top-heavy, but not required. But just want to make sure that you do have drainage in the bottom of your container, like holes.
All right. Now, we're looking at some examples up there, and it seems like you mixed flowers with tall grasses.
Yeah, one thing that you want to keep in mind is something that we use is called thriller, spiller, and filler.
Oh, I like that. Thriller, spiller, filler. All right, Mark, explain what that means.
Some of your thrillers, obviously, are going to be your tall spike plants, which you can see.
Okay, let's get planting while we talk about it.
Here's, for an example, a very tall spike plant. And you want to start off in the middle with your tallest item or your feature plant, which is you're going to call your thriller. We also could use dragon wing begonias or something of that nature. Okay. Then you go through, and then you want to take yourself a nice little filler. And a filler could very easily be super petunias, and you would get those in around the plant. You do want to loosen up the soil. You get those in around the middle. And then you can finally finish up with something we call a spiller, when this one happens to be snowflake. So basically, when you're making your container gardening, there is no right and wrong.
And I will say this, and I don't think you can help me with this problem. I have a container outside on my front porch, and the squirrels keep digging in the container and digging out my flowers.
I don't have an answer for squirrels today.
Me neither. So obviously this is a hanging flower over the front. And how tightly should you pack up your container?
You want to make sure, like in this size container here, I would not put more than one thriller and maybe 4 other plants, because it will fill in. As you can see on the bottom, these plants that we do have are very well filled in. And they do grow, so you got to make sure you give them some room.
Good.
And the plant care tags will also tell you if it's a sun item or a shade item and their spacing.
All right, that's important too. And some beautiful hanging baskets out there at Bell Nursery, so go visit them in Springfield, and we do have information on our website, fox45now.com. Just click on Fox 45 in the morning. Chris, I don't know what to do about my squirrels problem.
I hate